guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are here to do a kind of fun little challenge. Guess that book based on the negative Goodreads reviews. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't check if anyone has done this before, but it doesn't matter. I'm just kind of doing this for fun. You know, I'm not claiming it to be original or anything. Are you ready, boyfriend?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I think I'm ready. Can I guess books based on negative Goodreads reviews?
We shall see.
Let's hope so. Also, these are all books that are in my red shelf on Goodreads. I gave him access to all of that. 5 books, 5 reviews. Hit me with the first one.
Alright, first review is a 1-star review, 1.25, so I guess.
They really said 1.25?
Yeah, they said review 1.25.
Okay.
Well, as a retelling, it did a rather curious job. I was so excited to read this book. It was even on my can't wait to read shelf. There's something about the idea of a retelling in which the main character escaped. It fits the wondrous aura of the original book. Yet the book did not stick to any of the plot points truly, which was very disappointing. I imagine it would be extremely difficult to manufacture a narrative from the nearly unrelated curiosities from the original. The original author certainly struggled, but it seemed like the only thing this attempt did was take some names.
It's an Alice in Wonderland retelling book.
I knew this would stump you because you've read so many.
It's an Alice in Wonderland retelling book, damn it. But I've only read a couple that didn't follow it. It is Alice by Christina Henry.
Yeah. Really?
That book is the only one that it is technically a retelling, but it literally only takes the characters' names and places them in a whole different environment. It's a like mafia or like gang turf kind of book.
Well, that sucks.
1.25. I think I gave like a 3. 4? We are off to a fantastic start.
Okay.
1 out of 5.
Book number 2 was a 2-star review, and it says, I just finished reading this book and I'm pretty frustrated. I pushed to get halfway through this book. At about page 284, there was still nothing to go on. It felt like the same conversation between characters happened every few pages, and no new information was provided to make this title anything closer to a thriller. Enough information is provided by the end of the story to answer some of the questions that arose, but that wasn't enough to lessen the blow of discovering this is not a standalone novel, but a sequel. The biggest thing for me were the characters. I didn't feel like there was much to hold on to. Having a temper can't be the only personality trait someone has. There has to be more for readers to connect to. And the twists were built up and built up and built up to only be explained in about 4 paragraphs. Then more chaos and build up. Very disappointing.
So it's a book that they thought was a standalone, but it's actually a sequel. One of the characters, their only personality trait is temper.
Mm-hmm.
Crown of Coral and Pearl.
Mm-mm.
Damn it! What was it?
Nemesis.
Oh, damn it. You're right.
Gotcha.
That book was horrible though. I didn't like that book. That book really did. It built up. It started out so strong, built up, and then at the end it's just like, really? That's all you're giving me?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Gotcha.
I could have sworn, because A Crown of Coral and Pearl is kind of like that, and it was supposed to be that's what I focused on, because that one was supposed to be a standalone, ended up getting a sequel, so that...
Okay, book number 3.
Oh, you said it was a thriller, too!
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. I completely focused in on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Book number 3 is a 1-star review. I have to give the narrator some credit. She tried. She really tried to salvage this book by giving the main character tons of personality, but not even she could manage the source material. The fact that this book made absolutely no damn sense. How does the magic work? I don't know. Who are the real bad guys? I don't know. Wait, what's the secret? Well, I don't know. Because I believe it's the main character learns it and then forgets it the next page, conveniently keeping the plot rolling. Awesome. Huh? There's time travel? Maybe, but not really. It's a secret that you'll never find out and or stop caring about. This book was like mixing a pot of great ideas that didn't mix very well. The oil rose to the top and the cake fell flat. Also, I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, kind of like this book, but the narrator's voice was nice. 1 star.
They went hard on this book.
All the way out. They said, I don't know anything.
There's time travel, but not really. There's time travel, but not really. There's a secret, and she learns it, but then she forgets it the next day conveniently.
Yep. Just to keep the plot rolling.
Is it Splintered by A.G. Howard?
No.
Damn it.
Cruel Beauty.
Oh! Yes! That book is so confusing. Honestly, relatable. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I think you gave it a pretty decent rating, though.
I enjoyed most of it, but I'm pretty sure in my review I mentioned that the ending, there is like time travel, but not really. Like, that is so accurate. Relatable. Yeah. Yeah. Now that yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You smell it?
Yes, I smell it now.
This book was rated 1 star. I'm one of the very few people who strongly dislike this book, so maybe I should explain to you why. I hated this book, and here is why. You just told us that. Anyway, most of all, it glamorizes suicide, and this is a controversial point because most of my Goodreads friends, whose opinions I would hold up as gospel, love this book for its realistic and harrowing portrayal of suicide. It feeds the myths that a lot of teens hold about suicide rather than debunk them. When you write about something as sensitive as suicide, I think that possibly...
13 Reasons Why.
Yes. How'd you know?
I was going through the books. I thought when you started mentioning suicide, because I don't read a lot of books with suicide because I know my own mental state. I think that's too heavy for me. Well, the TV show is controversial for that reason because they think, I've not watched the series personally, but I've heard that the TV series seriously glamorizes suicide. And they took, I think, like a year and a half or something before they even cut out a suicide scene. A very, like, explicit suicide scene. Yeah. Also, just like trigger warning, 13 Reasons Why is a very suicide heavy implied book. If that's not something that you are in the right mindset for, do not pick it up or watch the show. I heard it's very damaging to mental health.
Well, you got that one. Yay. 2 out of 4. You're at 50%.
50%. I can possibly get 60%?
You can pass.
I can pass.
But will you?
Oh God.
We won't.
I'm scared.
We'll see. Fifth and final book. Last book, you have a chance to redeem yourself. A 2-star review.
Okay.
From this book, it says, don't you hate it when you finish a book and you don't know how to feel about it? Like it wasn't bad, but you don't really care about it enough to be good either. So it's just okay, I'm done with that. On to the next book. That's kind of how I feel about finishing this book. It said, I liked both characters' progression, but I thought that the mystery was pretty obvious and I never really enjoyed religion in books, especially if it enforces conversion therapy. Major trigger warning. I also wish we got some more closure. I feel like one of the characters' interaction with the police fell off the face of the earth near the end of the story and kind of confused by the same character's mom's storyline. Overall, an okay read, but not one that's going to stick with me.
I know what book it is. What?
You gotta tell me.
I can't think of the name. All Eyes on Us.
Yeah. I'll give you that because that book didn't have like a huge amount of reviews.
It's a newer book. I'm
Really?
pretty sure. I think so. It might have come out in 2019. I think. 3 out of 5 books. That's not bad at all. Hopefully, what's the percentage? A C?
60 actually. It was 60. Yeah, 60%.
Is 60 is not passing though, is it? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's a D. That was fun to do. Did you have fun?
I had fun.
That was fun. It definitely challenges me to admit to myself, or like, you know, like these are the bad elements of this book, or I can see how a person might consider these bad elements. So it definitely kind of makes you think, okay, I love this book, but what maybe is not the greatest aspects of these books. So I think it's an eye-opener. It was fun. If you're interested, if you want to see another one of this video, guess that book based on low Goodreads reviews, leave a comment down below. That's it to this video. Thank you so much for helping me.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching. My name is Elle. Give these books a chance, and I'll see you in next time's video.